Hi, everyone. My name is Samil Shah. I'm the Managing Director of EnerGaia, and I'm excited to tell you about how we are enabling the Spirulina revolution. So your first question is probably, what is Spirulina? Well, the answer is it's a microalgae that's 3.5 billion years old. In fact, it's the world's oldest alternative protein, and it is a true superfood full of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and 67% protein. All that provides tremendous health benefits to consumers, from boosting the immune system, helping to fight cancer, having anti-inflammatory properties, helping to regulate blood sugar levels, and many, many others. And it's also very, very sustainable. It produces oxygen and consumes CO2 because it's photosynthetic, just like plants. And it's so water efficient that to produce 1 kilo of protein from spirulina requires 400 times less water than to produce 1 kilo of protein from beef. So what's the problem? Well, consumers and food manufacturers think that all spirulina tastes bad, smells bad, or is too green in color to be used in mainstream food products. But we have the solution. Using our proprietary technology, where we pick the best spirulina cells from our strain library, grow in our closed tank proprietary bioreactor system, use our patented post-harvest processing techniques that give us the most living cells and the longest shelf life of spirulina in the industry, and with our strategic partnerships with R&D and innovation labs, where we can remove the green color from spirulina. And in fact, as you can see on the picture above photo 4, we can actually provide spirulina in almost any shade of color needed for a food application in the industry. From all that, we can produce a delicious odor-free spirulina that can even have the green color removed. So we solve all of the problems. What do we do with this great spirulina? Well, today we make a wide range of food products, not just the traditional ones of spirulina powder, tablets, capsules, or fresh and frozen spirulina that other producers make, but we also have functional foods such as pasta, noodles, and snacks with spirulina that we sell under our own Spring Spirulina brand today, as well as offer white label and private label. So in terms of the market, today, spirulina is a $407 million market per year. But $387 million that doesn't care about taste or smell, because it's tablets or capsules, animal feed, or raw material that goes to a big company to extract phycocyanin, which is a natural blue food colorant used in the confectionery business. Only about $20 million of today's market prioritizes taste or smell because it goes into food and beverage applications. However, like other premium spirulina producers, we think there's a tremendous opportunity in the future by creating a new category for spirulina as a functional food and beverage ingredient, to the tune of about $1.4 billion per year. So in terms of competition, we have the best taste at a low cost because of our patented processes. So the lowest cost producers are bulk producers out of China, where they produce more than 50% of the world's spirulina, but they use it for those applications I mentioned earlier. So they produce it in large open raceway ponds where anything can fall in and contaminate the spirulina, and that's okay for them because they don't prioritize taste or smell. Then there's a handful of premium spirulina producers around the world that focus on frozen spirulina, but they're super expensive. So we're cheaper than them, but we produce the best tasting spirulina on the planet. So how do we make money? Well, after we grow the spirulina, either at our own farms or partner farms, or using a contract farming model that we developed for rural community applications together with the Gates Foundation, WWF, and USAID, we take the spirulina we produce and we either sell it as a bulk ingredient to food manufacturers, or we sell those finished food products that I showed earlier through our global network of distributors. What makes us unique? Well, because of our patent, we can provide spirulina that has 4 times the shelf life of all those competitors I showed you earlier. And not only that, but when we use our spirulina as a functional ingredient in finished food products like pasta, that product has 2 times the shelf life of a non-spirulina version. So our pasta has 2 times the shelf life of a normal pasta. And with our processes, we have a 70% lower production cost than those premium spirulina producers I showed on the competition slide. So we have a team of highly experienced managers, advisors, and board members helping us make our vision a reality. And from a traction perspective, I'm an engineer. I used to work at General Electric, and I'm an environmentalist. I was inspired by algae back in 2008 to try to reduce CO2 emissions from power plants. So I bootstrapped the initial technology development of our bioreactor system in 2009 until 2011, and we were on the verge of raising funds from a UK VC who needed to see our pilot plant in operation, but then our pilot plant was destroyed by some historical flooding, 100-year flooding in Thailand that happened, and you can see that in the picture. So what did I do? I moved all of our production to downtown Bangkok and put it high up on the 20th floor of a rooftop so I'd never be flooded again. But I also had to get a job to help pay the bills and do this as a side gig because I still believed, but I needed to pay the bills. So the good news is we made some more progress and refined our technology and got a lot of publicity from that rooftop farm. And then we closed a seed round in 2018 with a VC fund out of the Netherlands that allowed us to scale up production and register our patent and start forming strategic partnerships with innovation labs, distributors, and other producers around the world. And that leads us to today, where we're really focused on growing B2B sales by working with big corporations and making interesting and new breakthrough food products. For example, the picture here is a plant-based shrimp product that we co-created using spirulina in the batter with Thai Union, one of the sponsors of Space-F that's here today. We're also in the process of opening a new spirulina farm in the southern United States, specifically in Florida, to deliver fresh spirulina to a large distributor that's asked us to produce for them. So where does that leave us? Well, where we're here today to ask for is help from corporations to co-create new breakthrough spirulina products to help unlock the full potential of spirulina. So we're seeking partners to work with us over the next 12 to 18 months to bring those products to fruition and then test them in the market. So that's all I have. Thank you very much. I would welcome any questions, and I'm excited to hopefully continue speaking with several of you about forming collaborative partnerships to help us by joining the spirulina revolution and bringing new breakthrough products to market.